Doesn't matter what people say or what people think about me. I know that I'm going to be the biggest superstar in the UFC because of all the things you are going to see.
If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love.
When I think of like a scary opponent, what makes me go, ooh, that's Ilia gives me that. He can put your lights out, change the light.
He's got to take on the #1 guy. Not just for the world title, which you wanted to be. He's got to take out the #1 pound-for-pound fighter ever.
I got facts over tracks.
Breaking records, championship pedigrees, and long-running legacies along the way. At some point, Alexander the Great became more than a champion. He isn't merely changing the game, he's become the game itself. An undefeated 27-year-old mauler on a mission, arriving with the entire country of Spain at his back, confidence that is through the roof, and a violent string of finishes that are signaling a new day at 145 pounds. For all intents and purposes, he is that man.
Featherweight championship on the line. Challenger Ilia Topuria is in red. Volkanovski in the black and gold with the chair.
No, I don't take shit. I got no love.
Both men had their moments in round one.
And wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some honestness. So remarkable. Thoughts in my head, and collage in this thread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off and moving. I gotta make it. I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can only take it. I'm chasing the shit that I never said on pages of bacon. What is getting done, doesn't take it.
Not surprised, and the 27-year-old Spaniard is on top of the men's sports salon.
Puts a hand on you like that, like you're gonna go down.
I'm very, very excited for that fight. I've been this excited for a fight for a while, so I'm looking forward to that one, but I think Max potentially could piece him up.
One of the most beloved fighters in the world and one of the most decorated featherweight champions of all time. Here is Max Holloway.
And he knows this is the most dangerous challenger he's ever faced in his entire career.
Moves up on the right hand. Holloway moves out of harm's way.
Nice uppercut by Max.
And the result.
Literally the last seconds of the round. It looks like that nose is destroyed.
And right now, I mean, it could not have gone any better in round one. Max Holloway.
Caught him hard left hook, hit him with a couple of good right hands, and then that spinning back kick to the face was absolutely huge. Right in there. That was bad. Trevor Whitman told Justin, good right hand.
makes me feel very excited about that fight is that no one could knock him out. And I'm like, there is no way I'm not gonna knock him out. I will be the first one to knock him out, because every time I watch him fight, I'm like, I'm way better than him. If you put me only with him in kickboxing or in boxing, even in a chess match, I beat him. Like, whatever you wanna do, boy, I can beat you.
The pride of Hawaii, Ilia Topuria. 5 rounds defeated for the undisputed UFC featherweight championship. No surprise that Max Holloway does not engage with the early point down.
There is by Max Holloway not to do that. Ilia Topuria has way too much power early.
So in many respects, it has been power versus volume tonight. Bigger shots, Stacey, would you agree for Ilia?
Yes, the bigger moments, but the volume, the activity has gone to Max Holloway to this point.
Another thudding leg kick from Topuria. Alexander Volkanovski employed that weapon to great effect in his 3-fight series with Holloway. Pretty good hand movement there by the champ. Huge right now for Topuria. Holloway gets out of the pocket. And that's got a chin on him.
But he was hurt. That's the first time I've seen him stand like that.
But Ilia's got to be careful that he doesn't punch himself out. Massive knockdown for Topuria. And still, he does it again. Ilia Topuria.
This dude at 145.
My God, dude. Oh my goodness. He's standard at 145 pounds in 2024. The UFC undisputed featherweight champion of the world, Ilia Matador.
First man in the world to knock out a legend in Max Holloway, one of the best 45-pound fighters that's ever walked the earth.
Topuria is a nightmare.
Yes, he is.
He's a nightmare.
Yeah.
He's scary. What he did to Josh Emmett, I was like,
Nasty.
oh, man.
He's nasty.
What he did to Bryce Mitchell, like, oh, man.
He's so good, and he's so skilled, and he's got great boxing, got great takedown defense.
Everywhere.
What he said he's going to do, he is an absolute complete fighter. You know, stand-up is beautiful, ground, grappling, everything. Yeah, this kid's a star.
I already said it. I represent the new generation of the mixed martial arts. This is the next level of the game. This is the next thing, and this is what I represent.
I can't spar with him anymore. He hits too hard, admits UFC bantamweight champ Merab Dvalishvili, recalling how Ilia Topuria twice floored him with body shots during training. Such is the aura around Ilia El Matador Topuria, an underrated mixed martial artist who skyrocketed from obscurity to become a UFC world champion. Topuria's rise has been as rapid as it is remarkable, marked by furious knockouts, slick submissions, and the respect and fear of his peers. Today, Topuria stands as a 2-division UFC champion, having conquered the featherweight division and then moved up to capture the lightweight title, all while remaining unbeaten. This documentary explores Topuria's journey from his early days to championship glory, examines why he's so good, and reveals what fellow fighters and coaches say about facing El Matador and what it might take to finally beat him. Early life and fighting robots. Ilia Topuria's story begins far from the bright lights of UFC arenas. Born in 1997 in Halle, Germany, to Georgian parents fleeing conflict, the family eventually returned to Georgia in 2003. There, Ilia and his brother Alex took up Greco-Roman wrestling, often sparring on makeshift mats and building the grit that would later define his fighting style. At 15, Ilia moved to Spain, a country he now proudly represents alongside Georgia. And trained at Clement Club Gym in Alicante. By 2015, at just 18, he debuted as a professional fighter, racking up wins on the European circuit, including 4 straight submissions and a local championship. He became the first Georgian to earn a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt. From early on, he carried unwavering confidence in his destiny, declaring his goal was always to be number 1 in the UFC. UFC arrival and rapid rise. Topuria's big chance came in late 2020 when he stepped in as a late replacement and defeated Yusuf Zalal by decision. Soon after, he announced himself with a devastating knockout of Damon Jackson, shocking fans with his one-punch power. He then faced submission wizard Ryan Hall in 2021. Rather than avoid the ground game, Topuria engaged directly, smashing Hall with punches and proving his all-around ability. His most dangerous moment came in London against Jay Herbert in 2022. A head kick dropped him early, but Topuria survived, adapted, and came back with a vicious liver shot and overhand knockout. It was the perfect display of his resilience and fight IQ. By the end of 2022, he dismantled Bryce Mitchell at UFC 282, dropping him with strikes before submitting him with an arm triangle. It was a dominant showcase that vaulted him into the UFC's top 10 rankings. Facing El Matador, fighter perspectives. Josh Emmett, who endured 5 brutal rounds with him, summed it up. He's so technically sound, fast, and precise. Emmett was dropped multiple times and even saw a rare 10-7 round score against him. Bryce Mitchell, once dismissive, later admitted Topuria whooped him decisively, and training stories from Merab Dvalishvili only add to the legend. Merab revealed he stopped sparring with Topuria because Ilia's body shots put him down twice. "Thank God my head is fine. Every time I finished sparring with him, I said, thank God." When even champions speak with that kind of respect and caution, you know you're dealing with something extraordinary. The evolution of a finisher. Why Topuria is so good. Ilia began as a grappler, but quickly evolved into a knockout artist. Coaches like Eugene Behrman note that now he's almost exclusively talked about as a striker. His right hand and left hook are among the best in the division. What makes him unique is his balance. Sharp boxing combined with world-class jiu-jitsu. He adapts depending on the opponent. Against strikers, he wrestles. Against grapplers, he strikes. His composure and ability to switch gears mid-fight make him unpredictable and nearly impossible to prepare for. Josh Emmett highlighted his precision. He's always in a good position. He's fast and very accurate. Joe Rogan simply called him blessed with special talent. Championship glory and historic knockouts. After dismantling Emmett, Topuria earned his title shot in February 2024 against Alexander Volkanovski. In the second round, he shocked the world, knocking out the Iron Chin champion cold, becoming the first Spaniard to hold UFC gold. Later that year, he defended against Max Holloway, another legend never before stopped by strikes. Yet Topuria flattened him too. 2 back-to-back historic knockouts cemented him as king of the featherweights. The drive for double gold. In 2025, Topuria moved up to lightweight to face Charles Oliveira for the vacant title. Many doubted his size would translate, but he needed less than a round to knock Oliveira out. With that, Topuria became a 2-division champion with a perfect 17-0 record, joining the elite Champ Club. Josh Emmett, once beaten by him, even declared Topuria his personal pound-for-pound number 1. In Spain and Georgia, he became a national hero. What does it take to beat Ilia Topuria? So far, no one's figured it out. Analysts suggest that a taller, stronger lightweight with elite distance management and iron durability might test him. But the catch is simple. You have to fight almost a perfect fight. One mistake and Topuria makes you pay. As coach Eugene Behrman explained, beating Topuria requires spotting tiny openings and capitalizing instantly. Until then, El Matador remains unbeaten and supremely confident that no man at 145 or 155 can dethrone him. Topuria is fiery, proud and fiercely loyal. He represents both Spain and Georgia, carrying both flags into the octagon. In 2022, he famously clashed with Paddy Pimblett over a disrespectful tweet about Georgia, throwing a bottle during a heated confrontation. He later joked about being Mr. Hand Sanitizer, but the moment revealed his passion and unwillingness to tolerate disrespect. Away from the cage, he's close with his brother Alex and is described by teammates as loyal and family-oriented. When it comes to rivals, he is brutally honest and fearless in calling people out. In just a few years, Ilia Topuria has gone from unknown prospect to a two-division UFC champion and pound-for-pound great. His knockout power, world-class grappling, speed, precision, and unshakable belief have carried him to the top. As of August 2025, El Matador reigns undefeated with 2 belts and a target on his back. Who can stop him remains a mystery. But for now, every fighter who enters the cage with him knows they're facing the fight of their life. Honest and fearless in calling people out. In just a few years, Ilia Topuria has gone from unknown prospect to a two-division UFC champion and pound-for-pound great. His knockout power, world-class grappling, speed, precision, and unshakable belief have carried him to the top. As of August 2025, El Matador reigns undefeated with 2 belts and a target on his back. Who can stop him remains a mystery. But for now, every fighter who enters the cage with him knows they're facing the fight of their life.